Hi everyone, good evening. This is Rochelle Rivera once again from Professional VAs and professionalvasacademy.com. I'm here to present to you today about the 6 steps in starting your VA business. And of course, I will be here to introduce my friend and my partner in business as well. His name is Franz Joseph Valdivia. But before that, let me just go ahead and share my screen to you for our house rules for tonight. Okay, let me bring that up. There. Can you see my screen now, sis?
Loading.
Is it there now?
Yan, okay na.
All right, thank you. Whew. All right, well, today we will be talking about the 6 steps to start your virtual assistant business. And the first one that you will be learning is to see the difference between an employee VA and a freelancer or business owner VA. And then the second one, how to start it right by getting enough training. And the third is build your foundation, how to decide and commit on what you really want to do and achieve. Fourth one is to get connected, stay in social media and VA networks. Number 5, how to repackage yourself and your business. And the last one, how to keep doing it every day, okay? Because perseverance pays. Now, before we proceed to those 6 steps to start your VA business, let me just share you some house rules. If you're in this webinar, please mute your mics as I am talking, just so we won't be hearing other background noise. And for those who are watching via YouTube Live, you don't have to mute your mic because we can't hear you anyway. But you can also post questions. The Professional VAs page is already open. The post there, you can type in all of your questions, or you can PM me. Florida will be helping me manage those questions so I can get them and answer them on time. And then the next one, please open your mind and become a dreamer. I am always telling everyone this. It's not easy to reach for your dreams, but it's all worth it. So let's all become a dreamer, and I hope dream reachers. Right. Let me introduce my friend, Franz Joseph Valdivia. He is the owner of the Out of Office project. He was a virtual assistant, and right now he is into project management. He's from Cagayan Valley in Philippines. He's outsourcing. He's managing a lot of projects, including that of Leapfrog VA Network with Sheila. And, oops, it's not going. There. This is his website, the Out of Office project. You can also find him in Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and LinkedIn. So if you want to get connected with my friend Franz, he'll be able to help you with all of your VA concerns. So you can also ask questions to him. All right. So before we proceed, I would like to unshare my screen so I can show you how handsome he is and his lovely partner. Hold on. Oops. There. Franz, why don't you say hi to everyone?
Hello, everybody. Hello, Roch. Thank you for having me here.
Hi, all right. Now, I'd like Franz to share us a bit of story about himself and his business, how he gets started.
Yeah, sure. I got started in the VA on 2013. It was then when I was still working in the corporate world, and I just married my wife, and we had this wonderful boy, and another one is on the way. So I started working on my website. It was a WordPress site at first, and I started working at it March 2013. And I was a procrastinator, so I was doing it and then just leaving it off and then doing it again. And then come January, December 2013, my wife and I decided to resign from our work because our second baby was born November. So we resigned December, and then we moved from Manila into here, the province, to Gigarao City, and we decided to stay here. So we were looking for to put up a business, probably agricultural, but it didn't work out. So come March, my wife reminded me of the VA world, and she asked me to reopen that opportunity for our family. So that's what I did. March, I reopened my website, and I did a bit of editing and updating the website, and I filed for. I mean, I applied into to online job platforms, and that's where I got my first client after 2 weeks of um, revamping my WordPress site. I got my first client, and I've had a lot of clients ever since.
Wow, what a success! And then, if you are very much inspired about that story, let's hear him answer in the kind of preparation, if there's some other preparations that you did, Franz, in order to get started.
Sure. Well, as I mentioned, I was doing my website in March 2013, and I revisited it the following year, 2014. That's when I polished the website. Well, it's not perfect, but I made alterations and made it a bit more professional. And then I also attended seminars, actually one seminar about VAs, just to know how to get started. And I took advice from the host there, and it worked. It worked for me. So aside from doing my WordPress site, I also attended seminars and also talked to a lot of VAs. So if you want to be a VA, you have to surround yourself with VAs and try to pick their brains out on how they started and what they're doing to be successful. So that's what I did.
Yes, that's great. Franz, why don't you also tell them about the story how you get connected with Sheila and what kind of help she was able to give you?
Yeah, of course. I was connected with Sheila through Rochefel. I met Rochefel in a Facebook group, and actually my wife told me about Roch, and uh, uh, she told me to. That's when that was on March 2014 when my wife was pushing me to go back to doing my VA endeavor, and she pushed me to talk to Roch, and that's when I did. And then I found out about the Frog VA network, which Roch was a part of and was promoting to her students. And yeah, that's how I found out about Sheila, through Roch.
All right, thank you. Franz, were there any other challenges in the process? And what are they, or what is the hardest thing that you ever experienced in building your business?
Yeah, of course. Every well, starting a business, there's always challenges in it. But the hardest part for me was starting. Um, it was starting out, not knowing what you're doing, and just throwing it out there, just to see what works. And yeah, that was the most difficult part. So I try to compensate by reaching out to other people, to other VAs, as I mentioned, those who are already in the business and those who knew what they were doing. I reached out to them. I attended seminar and joined Facebook groups and just monitored the conversations. And I got a lot of tips from there. And that's how I worked it out. That's how it worked out for me. It was through observation and constant desire for learning. So yeah, the challenge was to start out, and the next challenge for me is to continue. As I mentioned earlier, I
Yes.
was, yeah, right. I was a procrastinator, and I still am actually. I'm still battling that demon within me, but I'm getting through. Um, I just I just have to revisit my why every time. I feel like procrastinating. I feel like being lazy. I just revisit my why, and my why, my big why, is my family, and they are what motivates me. So that's where I get my inspiration.
Maybe you can, introduce everybody your inspiration, your lovely wife. Is she there?
No, she's downstairs. She's watching
Ah.
in a separate computer because if she's here and the kids are here, there it'll be very noisy. So.
All right, I understand. And France, was there ever a chance or a time that you felt that you can't do it anymore or you're tired? And what did you do? Aside from, of course, Helen being there pushing you and from the inspiration that you have.
Right. Actually, I had a lot of those times. So the first time I felt that was when I was working on my website initially. I was getting in trouble with work, so that's how I resorted to starting my website. But when work was well, it's the work was coming back to me in the corporate world. I mean, I'm getting back to the office and I'm able to do my job. I got back into my comfort zone, if that makes any sense. Um, how it stopped, I was working for it 2013. I was working on the website 2013, and then I got back to the office and got comfortable again, and I stopped. So that was one time that I was almost well, I actually stopped doing the VA business and was trying to concentrate on my work. But then my second son was born, and we had to resign from work and move over here. We didn't have any work, my wife and I. So that's how I was able to overcome that stoppage in the VA business. I pushed myself to a point wherein I had to provide for my family, but I don't have any other means than to start something on my own. I was not qualified. Well, I was qualified for jobs over here, but it's for me to provide for my family. So I have to think of um, something else to do other than go back to the office. So um, that was how I overcame that feeling when I almost stopped doing the VA business. It was pushing myself to a point wherein I had no other choice, and that works for me.
That's correct, because if you're at the bottom, there's nowhere else to go but up, and you're there.
Exactly, right.
All right, and when was the time that you're feeling the effects of your labor? I mean, the that you're reaping the seeds that you saw.
Well, I got my first job, first VA job, after I got back to my website within a month. So actually within 2 weeks. So I felt the impact of the work that I was doing 2013, and then I got my first VA job 2014. I felt it at first. It was amazing. I was working from home, and I was earning almost as much as I was when I was working in the corporate world. But I didn't have any of those extra expenses like transportation, food, and rent. And then that was the first time, and then the second time was when I got my my other client, my Australian client in May. Um, they were paying me as more than my first client when in March. So I was making the
Twice.
same amount of money. I was making. What? Sorry.
Twice as much.
No, not yet, not yet. We'll get there. I was making as much money as I was uh, working in the office and working from home. So without the expenses. So my take home minus taxes and other expenses in the house, it was it was more than I was looking for. So that was the second time, and then the third time is when I got my first premium client, which was
Wow.
last year. Yeah, I signed. Oh no, this year I signed the contract and started working last week. Actually, I signed a contract last month, and we started working this week. And well, I still have to feel the feeling of premium client on the 15th, but it's coming. So I'll let you know how it feels.
I'm sure it feels wonderful, and of course, Helen will be very happy about it too.
Right. Yeah, and just in time because number three is on its way. We have another baby on the way, so yeah, the premium client is just in time. Yeah, thank you.
And France, is it worth it? All of the effort
Yeah,
and everything?
very much worth it, and I need well the only problem that I'm having right now is that I didn't exert more effort to get more. So that's what I'm working on right now.
That's correct. Keep on marketing and never stop because you never know when the other client will quit.
Right.
As much as possible, we have to always prepare for plan B. It doesn't, even if we have four more clients right now, if something happens, you have to back it up. So that's the
Right.
next plan. Okay.
Exactly.
Good. And are there any other words of encouragement that you want to share to everyone before we, let them see your website?
Yeah, sure. Well, for those of you who are starting out, I encourage you to do so because working at home, it's the freedom. We were in Manila. My family and we were in Manila for a whole month last year. We spent New Year there, New Year there, and we were with my family, and I was still able to do my work. With an office job, you can't do that. You'll have to gamble all your leaves for the entire year just to get a month off. If it equates to that, there. So um, I encourage everyone if you're looking to start a VA business or work as a VA, just do it. Um, get into groups and learn and establish your big why because that will motivate you because there are a lot of challenges on the way and your big why is what will motivate you to continue and it's very much worth it and I'll never go back to the office again so take it from me.
Oh, I love that. Me too.
Right.
All right, so Franz, why don't you share your screen and show us what your website looks like and take us a
Oh,
tour?
okay, so yeah, hold on, let me just pull it out. My website is well, it's always under construction, but I'm working on something right now. So my freebie is still in the works. I mean, it's already made, but the cover and the aesthetics, it's not yet done. So it's not in here yet. Hold on. Let me pull up
Okay.
my site here.
And while you're pulling it up, it's always a work in progress. The website is always a work in progress. In fact, mine is going to have a facelift in a few weeks' time, so hopefully I can relaunch it too.
Right. Cool. So yeah, sorry everyone. Hold on.
It's okay. And it's also time for me to say thank you to my graphic designer, Nikki, and of course, Pearl, because she made my logo 3D, which I love very much. So thanks, Pearl. Pearl is the owner of the Go Virtual Services. She's also a friend of Franz and I. So you will be seeing her hopefully in the next few months.
Soon. Yeah.
Yes.
When is she coming on?
She's very busy, but she might be freeing her schedule in a month or two. So I hope I could get her. Yes, finally.
Okay. All right. I have it here. Let me just share my screen.
Go ahead.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, here is my website. It's your basic layout. It's a very simple theme. I have my logo here, and it's a one-page website wherein if you click on any of the tabs in here, it just scrolls down to the portions of the page. So yeah, also another thing I did in preparation was to attend uh, webinars about the VA business, especially how to create a website. And this is what I took from there. I learned that in the first fold or the first part of your website, you should have a button there. So I have one. So yeah, it's your basic layout. It has um, a button here to contact me. So I'm helping clients with launches, um, managing their projects, creating systems or processes, and documenting processes. So basically, that's my project management services. But I also do VA services for my clients. Here's my about me page and a few more graphics here. Um, there. And here's an outline of my services in general, contact form, some testimonials from previous clients and colleagues, and there, contact page. So yeah, here are my social icons. If you visit my website, you can just click on there and you'll be able to see my Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google+. So that's it, Raj.
Yes, that's right. Thank you so much, Franz, for sharing your work in progress website. And I know
You're
that
welcome.
that particular website, yeah, that particular website was able to land you premium clients, which is what we're promoting to everyone, and what we hope that everyone would enjoy as well. So I do have a couple of questions here. Let me see. Lai Garcia says she wants to learn more skills like WordPress, SEO, SMM, etc. She's asking where she can learn these skills. Like, if you're going to type SEO or SMM in YouTube, you can get a lot of free trainings there. Or if you are not satisfied with the free trainings, you can also enroll. We in particular have SEO and social media course, but that is if you're ready for the paid ones. As right now, I am not suggesting to go on the paid ones yet unless you fully maximize the free ones, because sometimes you don't need them. But if you think that you're already, satisfied with all of the free modules and free training materials that you can see online, then go ahead and go to the next level. Okay, but of course that always depends on where you want to go and how much your budget will allow you to enroll in. And then the next one from Maria Raigon Lumayag. I've been a VA since 2009 and started online job 2008. Oh, 2009. Okay. So she's been a VA since 2009. She's been a VA for 6 years. Wow, Carla, congratulations. And I hope you're also enjoying premium clients just like Franz and I. But if you're not, I suggest that you go over the courses that we offer, the free ones. I'll be sharing them all later to you. And then, all right, hi to everyone. It says here that we have a couple of viewers from YouTube. So hello, just please PM your questions in my Facebook or in our Facebook post. It's there in the link that we shared to you. Now, Thank you so much, Franz, for sharing us your story and your struggles and how you get to, taste the sweet success in your business.
You're welcome. You're very much welcome, Raj. Anytime.
All right. And then I'll be sharing you my screen again so we can get started. Oops. Can you see it, everyone? Right. Present now. Loading. It's still loading there. All right. The first one in the 6 steps to start your VA business, I always tell this to everyone. Please see the difference between an employee VA and a freelance or business owner VA. Now you'll see why. An employee VA waits for tasks. She waits for the client to tell her what to do, but the business owner VA asks for tasks. So that means that a business owner or a freelancer VA is proactive. He doesn't just wait for a task to be given to her. And then sometimes an employee VA always says no. Okay, it's not always the case, but most often than not it is. But a business owner VA discusses things with client. She also offers suggestions, and she is also proactive in managing the client's tasks because she is confident that she can do so. And a VA employee, number 3, accepts a salary, but bills the client and has a control over how she wants to get paid and how much, of course, that is. If you're an employee VA, you will just say, yes, I will be accepting this much. And most often than not, VA employees are receiving $2 to $5 an hour. Sometimes others are receiving lesser than that, but the VA business owner receives premium price for her skills. What I always tell everyone is to make sure that their skills are at par with the price that they are asking their clients. I do have a couple of blog posts about pricing, so you may want to check that out. Next one, a VA employee has working hours, so she is bound with a 9 to 5 or 8 to 4 job. She has a working hours set by the client or by the boss, while the VA business owner manages her own time, and she has freedom to manage her schedules and schedule the client tasks and projects, finish it on time, and of course make sure that all deadlines are met. And then the VA employee works for client, of course, because that's her boss, while the VA business owner, although she works for client as well, she works for her dreams side to side. What I mean by that is even though a VA business owner works for her client, she has extra time that she has allotted to keep her business growing and to make sure that all of her clients are satisfied and exceed satisfaction to the kind of service she offers, and that she always look forward to making a bigger business and making a bigger stream of clients. Of course, again, an employee VA plans a day off or a vacation leave, but a VA business owner plans a business. She may take a day off, not really a day off, she may take a vacation anytime she wants, as long as everything is in place and everything is in order, and she can go anywhere she wants. She can also take vacation anytime she wants. So that's the difference. And the employee VA keeps doing it every day. In fact, not just an employee VA, but any employee for that matter, keeps on repeating what they're doing. And so is the same with the VA business owner. So both of them are hard workers, right? So the only difference is that the VA business owner is working smarter, and the VA business owner is taking risks, and the VA business owner is doesn't fear any losses, or doesn't fear facing with clients and communicating with them. And the VA business owner is more how do you say that, bolder and braver in achieving her dreams and in making her dreams a reality. So that's the only difference. And since both of them are hard worker enough, I think that if you're an employee or an employee VA, you can always switch to become a business owner VA, right? Okay, next slide. And how do you get started? Of course, if you don't have enough training yet, just like what Franz told us earlier, he got a lot of trainings. If you don't have a budget right now, budget is not a concern because you can always get free trainings. Franz also told us earlier that he was able to pick other VAs or established VAs' brains. You can always ask questions in Facebook groups and networks. So, and what he's doing is that he's always absorbing the answers and how those VA business owners are thinking and how those VA business owners are planning their business. So it's just absorbing all of them just like a sponge and applying them in his business. And look where he's at right now. He's already, enjoying premium clients. And free trainings, of course, you will be getting them from the Professional VA's YouTube channel or Rochefort Rivera. You can always type in my name in YouTube and all of them will pop. I suggest that you take the VA training module 1 to 5 first, and then the coaching, and of course this one if you haven't watched this, if you're not in the live presentation. And also you can see some of my blog posts in the professionalvas.com/blogs. And you may also want to check out one of my favorite websites, the techiementor.com and the vaschool.com. There are a lot of free webinars and trainings being given by my friend. Her name is the Techie Mentor herself, Susan Rashawn. She has a Facebook group and a LinkedIn group that you might want to check out as well. And she's one of the best. I learned from her. And also the second one is, of course, my friend Sheila J. Davis. You can find most of her free webinars and videos in her Google Plus page. And of course, in the website, leapfrogvanetwork.com and leapfrogvanetworkph.com. Right now, the Leapfrog website is under construction, but you can go there right now and check out the free trainings. Or you can check out Sheila Davis Google Plus page. Right? And if you haven't downloaded the ebook yet, you may do so. It's at the professionalva-academy.com/ebook. All of the VA training modules 1 to 5 are there, plus the other blogs and some of my inputs that I've added in the book. Okay, make your Google your BFF, your best friend forever. If you don't know anything, type it in Google. If you are not a person who wants to read long blogs, you can go to YouTube, type your questions in YouTube, and I'm sure a lot of videos will come out, and you can just start watching there. When I was learning the VA business, I used to watch 3, 4, 5 webinars a week. So, and it helps a lot in making me who I am right now, and it helped a lot in all of the skills and the confidence that I have right now. All of those that I'm sharing with you. So I hope you go ahead and check them out as well. Right. Number 3, you have to build your foundation. What is your foundation? Your foundation is, first, you have to decide and commit. You have to decide that you want to become a VA business owner and not an employee anymore. You have to decide that you want to get premium clients only and not accept $2 anymore. You have to decide that these are your dreams. You have to list them out. There are a lot of homeworks that I ask you to do in modules 1 to 3. Those are very important homeworks. They start from your short-term goals, medium-term, and long-term goals. So those are your dreams. Write them. Create a collage, cut out pictures, and make sure that you will see them anywhere you go in the house, so you will keep yourself motivated. And as soon as you feel that, make it your mantra every day that, hey, good morning, this is the best day of my life, and I'm going to start working to achieve my goals, to achieve my dreams today. Make that your mantra and commit to doing it. Franz earlier told us that he was a procrastinator. He's a self-confessed procrastinator, but he was able to overcome that. How? By getting back to his whys, getting back to his dreams, and getting back to the inspiration why he is doing what he's doing right now. And true enough, that he was able to succeed. He already got premium clients and is already enjoying his time with his family, his freedom, and of course premium pay. Okay, so decide and commit. It's like marriage. You have to decide and you have to commit on it. It's not easy, not always. It's not really not easy, but it's all worth it. And I cannot just attest to that. Also, Franz, if you heard Franz talk earlier, he told everyone that yes, it is all worth it. Now, your foundation is yourself. You have to repackage yourself as well. Create the way you think. Change the way you think. Mindset. It's all in the mindset. From becoming an employee up to becoming a VA entrepreneur or a VA business owner. And of course, what I told you earlier, the free VA training modules 1 to 3, and then the 4 to 5. Again, answer the homeworks, internalize them. You may not always get the answer after watching the videos in 1 or 2 hours. Sometimes it will take you days. Sometimes it will take you weeks. Sometimes it will take you months. And other people takes them years to realize what they really want in life. Some people would say they want to become, let's say, a lawyer. But then when they're already studying law, they realize that they don't like it, and then they've switched to studying other courses. Sometimes very far from the first dream that they have. Some people from law jump to medical school. So we won't be able to realize that unless we internalize what we really want, unless we ask questions to ourselves. What do I really want? What do I love doing? Do I love to write? Do I love to talk? Do I love to teach and coach people, just like what I'm doing? Or do I just love to be on the back end and help someone else realize his business? We all have different dreams. We all have different level of satisfaction in life. But we all have dreams, right? So that's what you have to bring out in you. Bring out the dreams in you, and make yourself feel that they're just a few steps away, and you'll be able to do it. One of my favorite quotation by Paulo Coelho, I don't know if you're familiar with his first book, The Alchemist. He said that if you really want to achieve something, the whole universe conspires for you to do it, for you to get your dreams, for you to realize your dreams. I mean, the whole universe. Has it ever happened to you that you want something and then suddenly you're receiving a lot of help and you're receiving a lot of opportunities that will pave your way towards achieving something? Because I myself experienced that. I don't know if it's intuition or if it's the power of prayer or if it's everything else that goes, everything else rolled into one. The power of your dreams, the power of your perception, the power of your intuition, and the power of you really wanting to achieve that dream. So you just have to start from dreaming and start, your first step. Go and reach it. And don't be scared. Now, how do you do that? Number 4 is you have to stay in social media and learn, of course. And then stay in social media to get connections, to get the networks, to get those people that will inspire you, and those people that will that you will emulate, and those people that will teach you how to become the person that you want to be. And if you can't afford a website yet, you can start a business page. A website is not always a requirement in starting a business. It is a plus, yes, because they can see that you're already established. But if you don't have one, then don't start with one. If you don't have the money yet, don't start with one. Don't force yourself too hard. You can always start with the business page, and then just start from there. Do your everyday posting, stay in social media and get connected. Just stay there and create relationships, build relationships. Again, watch the VA training modules 4 to 5 because that will teach you all the tools that you need to learn in order to get started. And then, most importantly, plan your business. From the services that you want to offer, the price, make sure you're comfortable with the price, your ideal clients, and how you're going to get started. When I started the business planning myself, I think it took me weeks to finish it because the ideas are not coming in within just a day or 2 or 3. You have to think of all of the things that you want to do, and you have to make sure that you're doing them. It's like what we're doing right now, because this is what I always want to do, to share what I am doing and to tell everyone that, hey, there's a bigger opportunity in the VA industry aside from getting $2 or $5 an hour. And it's out there, it's open for everyone. You just don't know it exists. All right? So now is the time that tell everyone you know that there is a better opportunity in earning from home. And it's not small. It's really big. Okay. Now let's get connected using social media and VA networks. How do you do it? You have to choose and find your market. You have to choose your social media. What platform are you comfortable with? I'm in Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. I'm in Pinterest and Google+. But you will always find me in Facebook. I'm always online, to all of those platforms, but I'm a Facebook person. First, because I like Facebook because it's more visual. Before Twitter had their picture posts, I really like the Facebook platform so much. And because most of the people in Facebook are replying on time, they're also engaged. Unlike in LinkedIn, when you post something, you'll get a response after 1 or 2 days, some within weeks. So it's slower than Facebook. Twitter is faster than Facebook. So I don't like that fast. I don't tweet often. So you have to find something what works with you, what works for you best. Okay, so this Facebook is what I find, that best fit with my personality. And I never left Facebook starting that time that I started with my social media and my business. I never left Facebook. You can always find me there. And I always reply to the comments, to the PMs of everyone. It's, as I've told you, it's not easy because you have to be there every time. But maybe because I love what I'm doing, that's why I was able to do it consistently. So just find things that you love to, and you will see yourself, getting the progress, and you will see yourself getting into that dream, getting into the way, going to your dreams. All right, find groups. You don't have to join 25 groups one time and never visit them. You can always get into 1, 2, or 3 groups and try to learn from all of the members there, ask questions, build relationships. Building relationships is not easy in social media. It's unlike in personal, face-to-face meetings. You can shake a hand, show how you smile, and you can tap a person, you can laugh together. But in social media, you can't do it. So you have to be patient, and you have to always be there. Offer help. Don't go to a Facebook page or a Facebook group and say, hey, my name is Rosh, I'm a virtual assistant, and I'm looking for clients right now. My skills is blogging. So if you need help in blogging, let me know. Don't go there and just barge in and tell them like that. Go there and just offer what you can. Build relationships by offering your help and not by asking them how they can help you in return. So just start small, and then once you do that in 2, 3, 4, 5 months time, you will see that the people in that group will get to know you better. Some of them will PM you, some of them will comment on your post, and they will reply, and that's how you get started. That's how the word of mouth will happen, and that's how you will start to get clients as well. So just be patient and watch out for every opportunity that you will see, then apply for it as soon as you get one. Right. And the last one, join in networks. This is what I'm always telling everyone, because if I had joined Sheila Davis Network, the leapfrogva.com in the US, I wouldn't have gotten my clients after 2 months of massive marketing. So not everybody is as lucky as friends, but I am not as lucky as him at that time. So it took me a lot of clients, a lot of no's. I don't think I only got 10 no's, I think more than that. And good thing is I didn't give up, because just like friends, I always have my inspiration and I know why I am doing this. So I don't get discouraged with 10 or 20 no's, but it made me stronger, and it always made me feel, hey, next time is going to be a yes. And I did. And that yes came from somebody I know in one of the social media, one of the Facebook groups that I am with. If she didn't know me, and if she wasn't seeing my posts, my regular posts, and how I am doing the posting, how the snippets are being crafted, she wouldn't have, gotten me and hired me in the first place. So it's really the social media that started my business, and of course leapfrogvanetwork.com at that time. So you're just so lucky right now that there is this leapfrogvanetworkph.com. I'll be telling you more about it later. For the meantime, number 5, repackage yourself and your business. How do you do that? You have to start branding yourself. Even if, as I've told you, even if you don't have a website yet, you start branding yourself in Facebook. Create a beautiful cover photo with your name and the kind of business that you want to do, the kind of service that you want to offer, your email address, and take yourself a good snapshot of your face, the full face. All of the people can see your face, even if it's just a very small, the icon, how do you say that? The profile picture. Make sure that people are looking at your face and your eyes. Don't wear shades, and make sure that you smile, so it will make them feel that you're connected to them right away. Then create your theme. What kind of feel you want to convey to your clients? Do you want them to feel that your website or your Facebook page is friendly or cozy or with some style or anything? And then decide on your logo, color of it, the message that you want to convey to client. Do you want to convey a message that you are a very skilled person in this particular skill? For example, you want to be known as a graphic designer, or you want to be known as a website designer, or you want to be known as an SEO manager, or a social media manager, something like that. Niche. It's the kind of services to your ideal clients, the kind of service that you want to offer. So that's the same. You have to make sure that you understand what you're offering in order for you to reach your ideal clients. Social media, while it's free, take advantage of it. And I don't think it will ever be paid, but then the reach in social media is becoming very little, as the days pass. But while you can still reach more and more people, take advantage of it. Stay with it and earn from it. Okay? Number 4 is be consistent. What I do is I stay in social media for about 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in the evening. Most often than not, I get to 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the evening, because social media, there's a lot of things going on, especially in Facebook, and you might find yourself getting drowned by all of the posts and all of the comments and all of the messages. So you also have to give yourself a cap in the number of minutes or hours that you're working on it. But if you feel that you're enjoying working on your social media, you can do so in your free time. But then you have to make sure that all of the other tasks and projects already done before diving into social media. Make sure that you won't, get drowned by the busyness in social media. Right, next. Number 5, make yourself known for your expertise. I already told this one earlier. Um, Make sure that if you're a blogger, when they hear your name, they say, Rochelle, oh, Rochelle really blogs a lot. And she blogs about the VA business. If you are into web design, make sure that all of your posts are about web design. If you're into social media, make sure that all of your posts are into social media. And make sure that they speak to your ideal clients. Make sure that you attract your ideal clients. Okay? Right. And of course, if your clients are in the US, you don't post in Filipino sites or in Filipino groups. You go to the US sites in order for you to get them. Right? Next one, if you don't have one, if you don't know how to make yourself known for your expertise, go back to number 2 and train yourself. You have to decide what is it that you want to offer. You have to decide what is it that you want to do. Right? So go back there, number 2. Next, keep doing it. Perseverance pays. Of course it does. Franz earlier shared us that he is a procrastinator. And he has to fight with that, within himself. And good thing that he has his lovely wife, Helen, who always, pushes him and supports him all the way. But if you don't have, if you're single, no boyfriend, no family to support them, who's going to do that for you? Just go in the groups, make friends, make sure that you stay in the group, and if you stay there long enough, you will feel the energy in them, even if it's just in social media. You will feel the inspiration, and you will feel their emotions. And then you do that every day, and you'll find yourself, being that inspired and motivated person every day. Of course, it's not. You don't have that motivation every day. Sometimes you woke up at the wrong side of the bed. Perhaps you had a fight with your neighbors because of your neighbor's dog, or perhaps you ran out of cash and you're not feeling well.
Hello, can someone hear me? Hello, France, can you hear me?
Oh,
Yes, hello, FJ, can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you po.
Okay, how about you, France? Oh, I can't hear France.
Ayun, okay daw. Oh, wait lang.
Mm-hmm. So, I think Rush is having a bit of a technical problem on her end. Uh, just hold on there for you guys watching right now. We'll be back in just a couple of seconds or minutes.